Hello everyone, this is Dr. Chandni Singh and today I'm going to help you with some tips and strategies for OET. Before we start, what is OET? OET is Occupational English Test, which is for the healthcare medicals, and it is an English language test for foreign countries or the English speaking environment wherein you could work. Now, starting with OET. OET, just like IELTS, have 4 parts: speaking, writing, listening and reading. Now, starting with the reading part, reading is divided into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. Part A, which is the part 1, is got 15 minutes of time, and part B is of 45 minutes of time. Now, part A has got some gap fillings. Just like this, you can see, part A assesses the ability to source information of the candidate. And you have to skim and scan the material and write down the gaps or the words. Now these words can be found in the body of the paragraph. We would discuss the gap filling in detail later. Coming to part B. Part B is a 45 minutes task wherein they assess the ability to read and understand. Now you have to understand the text or the paragraph that is given and write the correct answer. Part B usually consists of the multiple choice questions, unlike part A, which has just got the gap filling. Now, coming back to part A, the gap filling is of 4 types: type 1, type 2, type 3 and type 4. Type 1 has got 40% of weightage, and type 1 gaps are the most commonly found gaps, as in it is easy to find them. Why? Because you just have to find a word which is just similar to the text or in the gap. Second is type 2. For type 2, your grammar or your vocabulary needs to be really strong. For grammatical mistakes, you have to practice general grammar, which can be done from the internet or from our source, which is given in the link below. Let's start with gap filling. So as I told you before, gaps consist of 4 parts: type A, type 2, type C and type D. Type A, basically, you have to fill the same word that is in the text, and it constitutes of 40% of the total weightage. Now, type A words are basically found in the body of the paragraph, which are easy to find. Next is type B. For type B, your basic grammar and your vocabulary needs to be very strong. Why? Because these are grammatical words that needs to be filled in the blank itself. Sometimes you have to change the words in order to see if it's grammatically correct in the sentence. For example, the answer is a verb. You might have to change the verb into a noun so that it fits well in the sentence. Now coming to type C. Type C is of 10% weightage, and these are basically the mathematical numbers which will be given in the flowcharts, in the tables, in the graph, etc. The tip is that they will be found in the heading of the tables. Most importantly, we can discuss type D, which is the most difficult one. Why? Because it is a guess word. You literally have to guess the word, and for that, you have to understand the meaning of the paragraph. Now, type D is most commonly found in the beginning of the paragraph. When I say most commonly, this means not always, but you might find it sometimes. Third point, that you have to brainstorm the opposite word for type D. For example, hot, the answer could be cold, just the opposite. The fourth is that for type D, you have to mark the negatives, or you have to find out the negatives. For example, if I say this procedure was not permanent, so the other point can be written as this procedure was temporary. Both are negatives, and it might be given in any form in the paragraph itself. So these were 4 types of gap filling. So these were basic tips and strategies for you to clear part A reading part. Thanks for watching the video, and all the very best.